Atlanta, Georgia is famous for its nightlife. But what if you want something that's just as fun that isn't a club? Whether you're hanging out with family, catching up with friends, or planning a unique date night, we've got you covered. Imagine playing virtual golf or football while sipping a cocktail, battling it out on indoor or outdoor pickleball courts, or stepping into a hidden speakeasy with mini bowling and live music. Today, we're going to be diving into all three of these must-visit spots, bringing next-level fun to Atlanta. Let's check them out. Welcome to Fairway Social, which has locations in Alpharetta and Fayetteville, with a third location coming to Birmingham, Alabama in the near future. Their main attraction? Their virtual sports simulators. You can play over 150 famous golf courses or switch it up with football, basketball, soccer, and even zombie dodgeball. Neil Freeman, the CEO of Fairway Social's parent company, stopped by to fill me in on some of the details about this place.
This is the ultimate gaming spot. This is a place for people can come and enjoy themselves, whether they want to be totally competitive or just relax and enjoy the music we might have. But with the centerpiece is our, we have 7 simulators in this, our second location for Fairway Social. First one had 11 simulators, but the simulators are full swing and people think that's all it is. And it's because they're amazing golf. So we have a lot of people come in and just work on their golf game here. We have golf leagues. But they also have 12 other sports. So during this World Cup or here the Olympics, people are doing penalty kicks. They're doing baseball and football throw, zombie dodgeball. And
cool.
so if you're intimidated with golf, then it's a nice way to still compete and enjoy a group. It's a great place for couples to come. It's a great place for families to come. It's a great place for corporate events. So by having the multiple sports, everyone will have ability to have some fun.
And it looks amazing. This place must be pretty new, at least this location.
It's only 2 years old.
Okay.
The first one, this would open February a couple years ago. And the one in Alpharetta opened in May of 21.
One of my favorite things I learned from Neil was that this location in Fayetteville wouldn't exist if it weren't for the Chick-fil-A family.
It's an interesting story how we even got here.
Well, I got to hear it.
All right, so one of our brands is a speakeasy.
Okay.
And that speakeasy on Tuesday night, we have a big band jazz throwback night. Well, I'm in the green room meeting the band, pumping them up, and I run into a fellow that I knew when I used to do public supermarkets. His name was Dan Cathy. You might have heard about him.
I've heard the name before.
The fellow who put this whole Trilith together.
Okay.
His passion is playing the trumpet. So I'm going, Dan Cathy, what are you doing in my basement of the speakeasy? So I'm playing my trumpet in the big band. And he said, I love what you've done at Roaring Social, love what you've done at Fairway Social. You need to do a Fairway Social here in Trilith. And I said, well, I haven't even seen it yet.
Yeah.
He said, well, get there. I go there the next week. I'm falling in love with what looks like a mini Disneyland. It's just beautiful what Dan has done, attention to detail. And it's a fun, great place. And it turned out that the spot that was available was right here in the center, right where the fountain, right where the movies are.
Yep.
So it was a blessing that we got the space, and then we were able to, like, this is the stage. We open up the windows, the music billows out, people walking the street come in, and the fun begins.
And right here next to us, we've got the kind of a stage of sorts. It looks like karaoke goes on here. Do you also have live music?
Yeah, so we've that is one of our little secret sauce, is that we're committed to live music every Friday and Saturday. Some of the great local artists here, and they do a great job. The Thursday karaoke's kind of been a little surprised as to how popular it's been. I don't know if it's because of all the actors in here that was Trilith, but karaoke's been quite popular here at Trilith, and that'll be a staple where we go as well.
This whole area is built around the TV and movie industries, and this location is just down the street from Trilith Studios, where movies like Avengers Endgame were filmed.
And I know that, just across the street here, there's a number of sound stages and studios and backlots. And so does that kind of environment, is that the audience that ends up in these doors on
Not
a
the
given
soul
week?
on it, but it's a nice bulk of it. There's a good base of residents that still frequent here that helped us survive last year's strike.
Yep.
But now that the strike's gone, we're seeing, almost half our audience is the gaffers, it's the set makers, the actors.
Yep.
And then we just recently, they had the kickoff party for Moana Live here, and that was cool.
Wow.
We've had wrap parties for some of the Marvel movies for here. So that's super exciting.
Yeah.
Super fun.
Neil was then kind enough to show me around the place.
What we wanted to do was to have some fun. It may not be totally serious about golf. And one of the favorite things, my favorite movies, and we're out in a movie studio. My favorite movies for not being serious about golf is Caddyshack. Carl Spackler, so this is a Spackler suite back here. And you can see, of course, we have the
I love the art.
So yeah, so all this is kind of having some fun. We got a little autograph picture of Bill Murray. Talked about this is just the where it happens on the music scene.
Yep.
Trivia night. When we have that, we do that from here.
Okay.
But when these windows open up and that music billows out, like I'm walking down the street, I'm listening to Tennessee Whiskey, and I hear that, I'm like, man, I love that song.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like, I'm gonna make myself come in here and see what they got. And I come in and go, oh wow, I had no idea this place had such great food and drink. The Jenga, media wall. A popular room has been this is our media room wall.
Okay.
And so particularly right now, we got the Braves game going on right now. There's 2 different Olympic events, with 3 if you're counting the golf.
Yep.
So, or you can take all 6 screens and do, if you on Master Sunday,
do like
this
one.
whole thing becomes one. And on Saturday football, it could be just the one. But these are the star of the show. This is pretty typical. A group of, say, 8. 1 is in the bay, 7 are outside. You're watching whatever you want. You control that TV, but you also control the iPad. So, there's just a little touchpad that so if you want to play golf, or football, or multiple sports, the soccer, lacrosse, football, kick, rugby, soccer, zombie dodgeball, baseball, basketball, carnival games, cricket. Again, we got all the equipment here. So you just show up. And we got it all here for you, and we can set up competitions if you want to have competitions.
Yeah.
Or if you just really want to hang out with your buds.
Speaking of competitions, I think it's time to go try out a few of those games for myself.
Long game, or you just hit drives. So this is one of my favorite things. This thing is awesome.
Wow, this is great. And the screen, the screen looks great too. It's just clear.
I'm going to work on an 86-yard shot. Nice.
That one's better. A little short. Thanks. Let's do football.
Right.
Yeah.
What you're gonna be the quarterback. It's gonna show you. You're gonna quickly see the play.
Yep.
And you have to wait till it gets green before you can throw. But you can't. But you got to be reading it.
All right.
And be ready, because if you take too long, you're gonna get sacked.
Okay. All right. Is that when someone runs out from behind the screen and hits me?
You'll see it.
Okay, all right. So I was more of a basketball player, so excuse my throw here. All right.
You see the pattern?
Yep.
All right.
I think so.
Nice. A little. Actually, that's really good.
Did you catch it?
We don't get many completions early on.
There we go.
All right.
Maybe I was born for this.
All right. Okay. Let's see.
First 30-year-old to come back and play.
First pass. You almost throw the score. You got 35 yards to go.
Ramsey, you played center. Get over here. Oh, that was not good. That's all right. Brett Favre threw a lot of interceptions, and he's still pretty good. All right, should I get sacked once just to see what happens? All right. Gotta use my legs.
Food is another key focus here at Fairway Social. And let me tell you, they did not miss with the selection they let us try. We got to try the double stack burger, the pretzel bites, and the chicken tenders, all of which were tasty, but the chicken tenders with the zinger sauce were delicious and my favorites of the day. And to wash all that food down, they've got an assortment of cocktails that taste as good as they look, like their Blackberry Southside, Golfer's Mule, or the Campanella. Before we check out the next spot, I had to ask Neil about the art on the outside of the building.
This is a landlord's building, but they let me tell the story of, hey, when you come in here, you got all sorts of sports. They got music down on the end, so we were able to tell our story, and that's what Trilith's about. It's about movie making, storytelling, and so that's what they allowed us to do. But no landlord does that.
No.
Only those that are truly progressive. And that's what's happened. So I thought that was
After testing our skills on the virtual fairways and multi-sport simulators, it was time to take competition to the next level at a new spot. And what better way than with one of the fastest growing sports in the country? Let's head to our next stop, Pickle and Social. We only got to stop by the Pickle and Social in Gwinnett for about 15 minutes, but that was enough time for us to wrap our heads around the concept and their vision for this place. These are not just pickleball courts. This is a place to stay and hang out. They've got a full bar that serves food and drinks like burgers, margaritas, and even jumbo pretzel charcuterie. In addition to indoor and outdoor pickleball courts, they've got cornhole, ping pong, yard games, and a rotation of live music that will keep you coming back. What if you're looking for a night out, but you want something different? Something with style, energy, and a touch of mystery? Well, we've got just the place. Last but not least, welcome to Roaring Social, a 1920s inspired speakeasy hidden beneath the Hamilton Hotel in Alpharetta, Georgia. This spot brings the glamour of the Prohibition era back to life through craft cocktails, boutique bowling, and live music that will have you on your feet in no time. And just like the secret speakeasies of the past, getting inside is not as simple as just walking through the front door.
So they know me, you, take the full experience.
Okay. How are you doing? Good.
So here's the experience that you're here for.
Okay, I like it.
You guys want a taper, a hand, cups?
I think I'm feeling a taper right now.
Taper?
Yeah. I definitely need it.
For how many?
Taper for, say, four, five? I don't know who counts. 4. Nate.
Here you go. You're gonna go down these stairs. You're gonna pick up the phone. Ask for alterations. And have it live back through your own.
Awesome, thanks.
So we'll go down here, and again, this is all part of a working and functioning hotel.
Okay.
We will go through what we call the factory, and once you're in the factory, you'll call in, you'll read your receipt. They will identify to let you know to come in. That's how the hostess identifies to get you in.
Alrighty. Let me see this. 4 articles of clothing.
So you'll buzz this,
Okay.
pick up, and you'll speak into here and let them know that you're here and give them your name.
Hi, I'm here for alterations. My name is Nate. All right, thank you. Thank you. Where's my clothes? Where's my clothes?
Stepping into Roaring Social really does feel like slipping into another era, where elegance meets excitement. The warm glow of vintage chandeliers, the hum of conversation, and the smooth melodies of live music create an atmosphere that's both intimate and electric. There's a sense of mystery and charm in the air, like you've discovered a hidden gem meant only for those in the know. Being a speakeasy, it's no surprise that they've got some pretty good drinks here. I got to try their smoked old fashioned, which contains bourbon specifically made for Roaring Social by Knob Creek. For food, the focus here are small plates with big tastes that keep you fed while enjoying the other things the night has to offer. And as you can imagine, they can throw quite the event in this space. One thing is clear. Atlanta's entertainment scene is evolving, and spots like these prove that a night out can be much more than just loud music and crowded dance floors. Let us know in the comments which of these places you're most excited to check out. And if you're looking for other fun things to do here in Atlanta, or just around the US, check out some of the other videos on our channel where we highlight the best places to have fun all across the country. Thank you to our partners at Foundations for supporting Fun Across America. Foundations gives you the complete blueprint for success, growth, and profit in the entertainment industry.